Hello, it's me, and today it's time to solve this monster here, this Radio Cube 3. My first thing that I need to do in this part of this tutorial is to place all these square here, as you can see. To place them, I have to follow my guideline. Help me with this corner that it isn't a corner, but it is a center. I have already joined some pieces in this green face, so now I have these 5 green that are already in. But to place them, so to place the other pieces, I have to use myself this center piece. So now I know that this face is a yellow face, so this is a green face, this is a yellow face, and this is an orange face. Like the orange, I have these 2 oranges in, so I have to put this center apart, like so. And now if I turn this 3 square, because this face can turn with 1 rotation, as you can see, this is my star, will be again so completed. When the star is completed, I know that the turn is done. And now if I turn back my center that I have as a guideline, as you can see, these 2 centers are not in. So I believe that this square piece needs to be placed in this position. So if I take it apart again, and then rotating this face again in this side, then turning back the corner, the center, I know that this piece is now in. Then I believe that this piece is in this position, because it's flat with this center piece. So now I have to find other oranges to place there. I have this orange that can be rotated with these 3 pieces, because I have these 2 blues that I don't have solved yet. So I can rotate this face if all the pieces are in line. Like so. But I know that it isn't correct, because if I rotate this face, rotating these 3, I wanna see this, how it is. I have to align very well the pieces. But it isn't correct. So I can turn back my pieces like so. Okay. So now this piece, I believe that this piece is upside down. So how to turn this piece upside down? I have to put this piece all around this 5 point of this pentagon. As you can see, I have this pentagon composed by these pieces. So if I rotate this orange in this side, then in this side, in this side, this side, and this side, it will be correct. So if I rotate this in this side, so this is my first turn, then this in this side, like so, then this in this side, now I don't have any algorithm, I have only to rotate the pieces and see when they are correct. I have some parts that unlock me the movement. Okay. Then in this side, okay, and finally in this side, I want to try it. Rotating again all the parts. Okay, as you can see, they are now flat. But I have destroyed these pieces. So to put it in again, I have to take apart again this face, placing this blue in this side, then placing back this piece, and then I can put back again this orange. So I have to do temporarily this movement up. So in this way. Okay, now I can place again this orange piece back where it was, like so. And now if I place again that piece now in, I know that all these parts are now joined correctly. I remember you that all these parts are equal, while this center piece is several from these pieces. So, as you can see in this green face, this is equal to this, and to this, but this is several. So the same thing for this orange face. So now I have to place this orange here, and I want to see if it is correct or not. So I have to do a rotation. Okay. Now doing another rotation. Yes. I have to do another 2 rotations to place that piece in position, and I want to see if it is correct or not. And now, if I rotate this in this side, I want to see. Okay, I'm lucky because it is correct. Now I have these 4 pieces joined. I will remain only the last orange piece. I have to find it. For the first green face, I have used the same strategy, so it's only to accelerate the time. I have solved it. So now I have to find the last orange that is here. So I can place it here. Yes, I want to do that. Now here, and now it's ready to be placed here. but I know that this green will be destroyed, but I want to only see the shape of my orange piece, that it is correct. Okay, so now how to place this orange piece here without destroy this one. I have to exchange one green piece that is already solved with another piece, so with this blue, like so. Then exchanging this blue with this green, like so. I can place this now because I have these colors that are not useful in, like so, this orange. Then I have to place back these parts here, and then the green back, like so. Like so. Okay, so I have all the greens and all the orange in. So now, my goal to solve this monster is to solve all these parts all around the puzzle. So now I want to continue with myself, and then I want to see with you only the last few pieces to place. So, here we go. I have solved a lot of these faces. As you can see, I have solved for first my green face with these 5 pieces. Green pieces. Then I have solved the oranges, the yellow pieces, the purple, all this purple, the blue also, if I find the blue, there is here, also the blue, and we remain to solve only the last 5 pieces that will compose my red face, because I don't have the reds in position. As you can see, they are scrambled. So now, looking to the pieces that I have in this last layer, I have found that these two are in line together. So if I rotate this face in this way, as you can see, these two are now flat, because as you can see also with this extra piece that I have joined, they are in line purplely. So these are correct. So now I have to solve only these 3. For the central piece, it's easy because it is always correct. Placing it in this way. Okay, so now I have this correct, this correct, this correct. This is also correct. But what happens here? I have a problem. Because I have only this piece to place. Because it's only the last piece that I have to orient in a correct way. So now, how to do that? How to solve this case here when I have only one piece to place? To solve this case, I can use also this square here that I know that is always correct. So if I change the orientation of these 2 pieces, I can have this piece then correct. So now, how to do that? I have to rotate this part all around this pentagon here. So I have to place this in this side, then in this side, this side, and then again in this side. Then I have to exchange this piece with this. Yes, and then I have to undo what I have done. So, my first thing is to place this piece in this pentagon here. So this in this side, rotating this side here. Okay, so now I can rotate this part all around this pentagon. So this needs to go here. Then this here. Then this here. Then this here. And finally this one here, and it will be correct. Now I have this correct, but I have caused the misplacement of all these parts. So what I have to do is to replace this piece with this square piece in the middle, like so. And then I have to undo what I have done. So I have to turn back this part all around this pentagon here. So this one down to here. Then I have to replace this part in this side. So this is my pentagon. Then this part with this part. Then this with this. Then this with this. If I can rotate. Okay. And then this back here. So as you can see, all my parts are now again solved. And now when I turn back these three pieces, they are all solved. So my first part of this tutorial is done. Now in the second part, I want to try to solve all my centers, which are this little piece here and all these parts here that are corner. In my puzzle they are centers. So in the next part I want to check all the centers, because I don't want a parity that can happen, because all these parts can be placed casually. And if I have placed them with one rotation that I didn't have to do, I can cause the rotation of my center. And then I will have a parity with only one piece. And now, to don't have any parity, I have to check my centers in the next video. So, for now, thanks for watching, guys.